Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Terra Invicta. So, we got the intro out of the way. Very talky, well, this game is going to be talky and text heavy, but you know what I mean. Something I was thinking about, because I've opted to go for the old let's take over Africa strategy, the old Scarlet maneuver, and it gets quite fiddly with the priorities. I think we might just let the default resist be its thing. We did fiddle with one, didn't we? Where else have I taken over? This default here, which is to say gentle economy, a lot of knowledge, military. We're going to ignore the spoils for the moment, which apparently makes us a little bit vulnerable, susceptible to coups. Oh, it might be up here. Aha, there we go. Let's put it on resist. Because I figure, and this is our default, but I think the other factions have their own defaults as well, but I figure this default has our best interests in mind. And if you have a look at it, it's obviously quite heavy on the space program, which is something I talked about anyway. I would like very much to get into space. Funding directs national resources into legitimate government and private efforts to support space programs and other goals for the owner of its control point. While not as profitable as the spoils priority, it does no harm to the nation. Completing this priority permanently increases the nation's national funding. Ah. Okay, cool. And that's another thing as well. We're not really using our cash reserves for much at the moment. And what we could do is you can go into direct investment. You can see it actually costs quite a bit, but you can put this direct investment into trying to right the ship when it comes to all these things, which we might do. But it looks like funding 290 increases the amount per year. Yeah. Well, we'll have to revisit that when we've got a little bit more money in our pocket. So that might be what we do with the money, okay? So situation continues on.
Where do you need me?
We're going to continue trying to aggressively expand our foothold in this region. Foothold? Oh, 70%? You might as well stay there.
Taking control.
What about you?
Ready.
95% there, let's go with that.
We'll be running this place in no time.
Ethiopia. How about here? Let's go get Chad.
Bringing them on board.
And then you as well. So we're going aggressive on the control points. Oh yeah, how about the Congo?
We'll bring this nation to our side.
Sounds good to me, lady. All right, confirm assignments. Unpause. Fire up the speed. Better keep an eye on all this. Oh, here we go. What is this? Project completed, alien signatures. All right, that's the little 25 research one that we were researching, the narrative component. Look at this. What is going on here? We've completed the alien signatures project. There is no doubt extraterrestrial life has touched down on Earth. The many questions that we have regarding its origin, its species, and its intent will have to wait. All that matters now is finding it. By cross-referencing reports of unusual events in the vicinity of the landing site with similar data from our global intelligence network, we have developed a tracking system able to reliably identify disappearances most likely resulting from alien activity. So, completes that objective, allows faction to detect alien abductions on Earth.
Commander, we appear to have an alien on the loose.
Yeah, are you going to read this or am I? I'll read it then. Objective complete. We have completed research alien signatures. Our studies of the crash site have determined that a motile, sapient life form survived the crashdown and moved with purpose into the nearby wilderness. We have no footage of the creature nor any further sightings reporting. Worryingly, however, we are receiving reports of strange occurrences in nearby communities, including disappearances of both animals and people. So far, we have no hard evidence that these events are related to the alien arrival, but should our agents detect concrete evidence of abductions, we should investigate immediately. View objectives. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. So there's the one we've completed. General objectives. Control Earth's nations. Have your councillors conduct control nation, purge coup, unrest to gain control points. If necessary, employ armies to invade enemy nations, impose regimes allied to our cause. Set the priorities of those nations to develop space and research programs, improve stability and economic output, and to field defenses against our rivals. This is what we're kind of already doing anyway. Industrialize space, well, that makes sense, but that will come later. Build the council, which is what we've been doing as well. We filled out all our seats for now. Investigate alien abductions. Conduct surveil location missions in regions near any alien crash sites. If abductions are detected, send a counsellor on an Okay, cool. So we need to pay attention to doing this. I don't think the alien crash site is there anymore. Research alien origin. Research Skywatch and Deep Sea System Skywatch global technologies. And then the Alien Origin project when it becomes available. Okay, so Alien Signatures is done. And Skywatch is a prerequisite to Deep System Skywatch. Salvage alien technology. Successfully engage one of the following assets: facility, landed UFO, habitat, warship, or army. Okay, cool. It's almost a bit spoilery, but that's fine. Well, there you go. Investigate alien abductions. Reports are continuing to surface of missing animals and people in the region near the alien crash site. Use this fail location. Oh, look, it's giving me this. I jumped the gun. It's giving me those objectives now. What we might do, actually, because we don't really have a huge priority for our home research, well, I mean, we'll plug that in because we have to, but we want Skywatch done. So while we don't necessarily have a chance, oh, we do maybe, I guess, the likelihood of us winning this is unlikely. However, we're still going to put all our research effort towards it because we want the Skywatch system up. Tech details. Allows all factions to track alien vessels and structures that are inside the orbit of Saturn. Immediately reveals all alien vessels and habitats within our detection range. Habitats, I believe, are the word they use in this game for like space stations. They're expandable modular stations set in orbit. So they have habitats, we have habitats. Well, we don't yet, but we will. That's a requirement for those. The consolidation and advancement of aerospace surveillance systems. Okay, cool. So we'll put all our efforts into that. It was Vienna, right? Where are the Alpine states? Oh, there it is. So what's this? Columbus Control Center. We might go do a surveil location there
Our
when
presence
we get a
is growing.
chance. Okay, cool. We're growing in the Congo.
Got our people in place.
Look at us going.
We're
We're going pretty
taking
much
over.
unchecked because all the other powers, because I've got like 8 opponents or something, they're all busy fighting over bloody USA and that. None of them are interested
We're unable
in
to
Africa.
establish control.
Oh no, how'd you manage that? He rolled a 90 with a 78 chance. Oh, god damn it. Humanity First fails purge mission. Hang on. They're trying to purge Eritrea? You scumbags! Is Humanity First even have a presence around here? Oh no. Alright, we'll unpause. Enemies are planning. Okay, right. First things first is let's find. Oh look, they took over there. So,
Reporting in.
do I have a counselor?
Acknowledged.
Investigate alien activity.
Ready for orders.
Oh no, you know what I'll need?
Acknowledged.
I'll need is surveil location.
Standing by.
What does that look like?
I'm here.
Ready for my mission.
Here we go. I have one person with it, I think.
Standing by for orders.
Ready for orders.
Okay.
Reporting in.
Surveil location
What's the
Vienna.
up?
Perfect.
At your service.
The game knew I wanted to do that. Alright, what are we going to do here? 98%. Let's finish up the Sudan.
Putting our people in place.
Standing by.
Let's finish the Congo.
Establishing our presence. What's the op?
And let's grab Great Lakes States.
Establishing our presence.
Perfect. Perfect. So, let's have a look in here. Relations. Allies. Manage. Ally up with Ethiopia? Yes. Did that not work? Oh yeah, it worked. Rivals. Eritrea. Oh, let's fix that. Seek to end a rivalry with another nation. Cannot end rivalry until 29th of December. Right. So Ethiopia and Eritrea are cracking heads at the moment. They're not happy with each other. We need to wait until then. That's fine. But we can ally up with the South Sudan, which would be nice. There's Eritrea. Can we... No, you just want to be angry. Yep. So as long as that's the thing, the ally ship comes from one direction. It doesn't really matter which one. Oh, geez. United States are rivals with Sudan. No good. Oh, I don't cover... Okay, so the control points when you have multiple ones are split into different branches. And you can see, I control the aristocracy point, but I don't control the executive point, right? And because of that, I can't manipulate this part. Oh yeah, ally with Chad. United Africa becomes one step closer. Yeah, I can't do that one there. Okay, that's good. Confirm assignments. How are we doing for money? 208. And I should remember to just check. And I cycle through there because some might highlight because of their nation. Okay. Off we
On
go.
Overwatch.
Alright, so she's surveilling now. New project available. Alien Flora project. Oh. Open here. Let's have a look. Alien Flora. Our biologists study the non-sapient life forms that were collected from several sites. Yeah, okay. How much is that? 300 points? Alright, what we'll do is we'll put a pip into that, and we're going to put 3 pips into that. So we're doing a little bit on this, because it's 300. This global one's 250. So let's get the Skywatch system knocked over first. You can see what the aliens are up to. Remember, our edict anyway is more to... to research, to observe, to learn. Skywatch makes a lot of sense. Alright, we've taken the Sudan.
We're taking over.
We've taken Great Lakes.
We've got our people in place.
Taken the Congo. This is all good news. Humanity First fails a purge mission on South Sudan. Could you please stop? I need to deal with this. So what they're doing by purging, they're not cooing, but they're trying to take my control points off me, right? Look at the Humanity First influence as well. They're working really hard to undermine me in that region, at least. How are we looking in Eritrea? It's not so bad, but they really are trying to get South Sudan off me. Oh, look at this. Okay, we might have an enemy in Africa. Right.
Ready for
so
my
what
mission.
we could potentially do here is try and shore things up.
Acknowledged.
The surveil didn't turn anything up, did it? What I'm going to do is go surveil South Sudan. And I think the surveil extends to regions around. And by doing
Initiating
this,
surveillance.
the hope is we
Where
might
do
be
you
able to
need me?
find one of their counselors that's doing this, that's causing trouble. And we might be able to act against them. I still think, though, situation no change. I could take action to try and, reduce unrest, defend my interests, all that sort of stuff. For now, honestly, I'm just going to keep going hard. My control points at the moment are 51 out of 160, so not even close to what they could be. Great Lakes.
Bringing them on board.
At your service. Bringing
Kenya.
them on board. I'm here. Bringing them to our side.
Tanzania. I think we're good. Continue.
Surveilling target area.
Great. Yeah, good. Let's hopefully we can dig this dude out. And I don't know, bag him. I don't know what we'll do. Have a stern talking with him.
Our supporters are in place.
Our supporters are in place. We've gained significant support.
Coup in Somalia. It was bound to happen. Really causing trouble here, aren't they? So what that's done, a purge, I believe, would have flipped the point, and that's why they kept failing. It's very difficult to do. A coup clears the point, so now it's just been reset to be recaptured. Um, 99% to take Somalia. Let's do that.
Putting our people in place.
Again, I'm going to surveil
orders.
there because if anything,
Eyes up.
there's a chance that they're going to try and retake the point now.
Standing
now that
by.
it's free. Because once someone has a control point, you have to deal with that. So they've essentially reset it to like the beginning of the game. So it's up for grabs. They could try and grab it too. We're not going to let that happen, of course, but...
Taking control.
Ready. We'll be running this place in no time.
Alright, let's go.
Setting a watch.
Select advisory team. You may now appoint our faction's chief of advisors. With our management team on board, we may now recruit our core group of advisors to assist our interactions and oversight with nations aligned with our cause. Focus on economic development. National investment points to economy increased by 10%. Steely-eyed missile women and men. Space flight and boost. That's probably going to be it. Call in the generals. Military and build army. Emphasize international aid, welfare and knowledge. No. Let's get that boost program going.
At what you're trying to see. Offset your focal point somewhere to the side of where you think you notice the movement. At night, the center of your vision doesn't work as well as during the day. I won't try to explain the science to you. What matters is you'll see whatever is out there before they see you.
Yeah, okay.
Colonel Hans Castillo, advising conscripts in Colombia.
Humanity first. Scientists around the world have gained full understanding of Skywatch Project. Exodus contributed the most and has selected advanced electromagnetism as a new direction for global research, which is a bit of a shame because we kind of want Deep Skywatch to be next. The span of time humanity has spent in space is dwarfed by the span of time humanity has been interested in it. Earliest records of the telescope date to the turn of the 17th century, with regular advancement made every century thereafter. It is therefore follows that, on the shoulders of programs such as SETI, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, I think is what SETI was, we consolidate our resources into a unified observation and surveillance program so we can maintain active, constant surveillance on the nearer parts of the solar system. Allows all factions to track, we sort of covered that, to track up to Saturn. Right. Open research. So we need to think about what we're going to do here. We need to think about what we're going to do here. Well, apparently I'm the chip leader for that. But it's going to be 1,000 research. I'm not interested in doing that. What we might do is mission to space. Let's just hurry this along. And hopefully, it looks like Humanity First will get this again. But hopefully they'll pick Deep Skywatch. I'm not sure. But if we just keep ticking over these techs as hard as possible, the hope is that we can get onto Deep System Skywatch, because that's kind of what we want next. Right? Right. Okay, cool. Off we go. I hope people find this entertaining. I saw someone commented
Our presence is growing.
that they don't particularly like playing these games, but they enjoy watching me play it. And I suppose that's the narrative component, getting to listen to me read to walls of text. Either way, I'm glad, you know. Okay, so we've managed to control Somalia.
Still lack support.
Failed Kenya.
The Surat al-Baqarah teaches that in the creation of heaven and earth, a wise people may find the signs of Allah. Let us heed those words and join together as we take our search into the stars. Director Khalid al-Ashgar from his khutbah at the first conclave of Muslim astrophysicists.
That's interesting that you get this quote, and it seems based on whoever, you know, it's sort of like, what do you bloody call it? Like Civ, you know, how you get your Leonard Nimoy quotes and all that when you get a new technology. But it seems to this, it's more faction specific. So we're getting the Project Exodus talking piece every time they tick over. So what did we finish? Mission to Space. This is the one that we helped push over the line just then. And they have selected Deep Space Propulsion Concepts as the new direction. Okay, that's fine. Existing in space is a different animal than merely traversing it. If we plan to go from tourism to resident, then we must adapt. Logistics require resupply missions, planned missions in advance, while engineering must cope with long-term exposure to solar radiation and the rigors of equipment maintenance in a vacuum. Likewise, our psychologists must develop a training regimen so personnel are able to maintain peak performance in an environment where up and down does not exist. This is a really good point. I like the statement of going from tourist to resident, because that's sort of our relationship with space at the moment. We go on visits, we don't live there. We have, of course, been able to travel into space for some time, but now we must establish how to do so easily, regularly, and cost-effectively, and in far greater numbers than ever before. This renewed mission to space thus entails a mission to change many of our most fundamental preconceptions. Yet all these hardships are entirely necessary, for once we are comfortable beyond Earth's orbit, we can hope to explore, exploit, and ultimately even settle upon neighbouring worlds, and in time, perhaps beyond. Following technology has been researched, or may now be researched. So we've got the propulsion, we've got orbital shipbuilding, outpost tab, space tourism. Following projects may unlock for us to research in the future. See, that's ambiguous. So it unlocks techs that we can do, but I don't know what the trigger is for them. Our current chance to unlock a project once all prerequisites fulfilled are shown. Oh, okay, well there you go. Hab quarters. So maybe when I close this, I immediately unlock that project.
Our supporters are in place.
I don't know. UFO crashes on Earth. An alien vessel has crashed down in the Tripoli region in Libya. While the wreckage is unrecoverable, we suspect an alien life form escaped into the surrounding countryside. Yes. Let's go. Take me there. It's right in my backyard, boys. Oh, you know what I mean. My future region that I have eyes for. Now, does it show the level of investigate alien technology? Investigate. Alright, so he's got level 2. And she's got level 2 as well, so they're both pretty good. But only one of us has surveil, remember? So what we'll do is we're gonna send him to investigate.
We'll recon the site. Ready to go.
And we're gonna
I'm
send
here.
Sydney. I should use their names. I should get into it. She's gonna go and surveil.
Initiating
See if
recon.
we can get any
Ready for my mission.
view of where this bloke slipped out. Okay. You will continue controlling points.
We'll be running this
Give
place in
Kenya
no
another
time.
go.
Acknowledged.
And you, Mr. Celebrity, yo. Let's get down here in Zambia.
Establishing control.
Wonderful. What date is it? Where's the world clock? November, so Eritrea's still got the shits. I'll just do a quick lap. See if I can... There we go, look. Ally with Sudan. Didn't I just do that? Well, maybe I did it with a different nation. Oi, look at this. Chad, Central Africa. Now, they're not adjacent though. Are they? Oh no, they are. They are. Maybe when I'm pressing escape, I'm cancelling it. Yeah, I think I need to hit the X to close it. Oopsies. Yeah. Oh, that's the end of my influence. Mate, look at this. I'm making a big old super pack. Let's go.
On Overwatch.
Good, good. Look for that alien. Catch him with your binos. Little grub.
Here's what we found.
Alright, cool. Investigation complete. I've learned some useful information from my investigation UFO Crashdown site in Libya. Received a small bonus to a xenology. So it is kind of generic. This is how it's going to go each time. So that should give us a 2% boost all up.
Support.
Alright, we've controlled Kenya.
We've gained significant support.
And now we've got Zambia. Or part of it. So her surveil mission didn't do anything. Jeez, look at all these bloody armies moving around causing trouble. Oh, hang on, what's this? Alien life forms. A collection of alien flora and fauna is growing in this region. Oh, goodness me.
Where to?
Standing by.
I believe...
Ready to go.
I believe you can
Your
get
orders?
a counselor that can interact
orders?
with that. Must develop clandestine cells. I don't really want to sack any of these guys. I quite like all of them. You can also level them up, actually, is something. They're getting XP, and you can augment their skills and abilities. Which is something I won't necessarily get into now, because we're going to wrap up shortly, but that's a whole thing. Look at this guy. Look at all my little symbols all over the place. We're 84 for 160. How's our research looking? Oh, you know what? I don't think I changed the research after... I've accidentally taken the lead on that. I want to complete that. We are not alone. And we've got alien flora. Oh, well, hang on. Alien flora, that's exactly what we're talking about. You know what? Maybe let's redirect let's put it all into home. Let's get that alien flora mission done. Because we've got oh my goodness, excuse me. Tickle in my throat. See there, we've got alien life forms. A collection of alien flora is growing. Look at it, taking over the... Yucky. No good. Alright. We'll start researching on that so we can figure out what's going on there. Alright, cool. Team, let me know if you want to see some more. I hope you're enjoying this. I am enjoying it. Might just leave it there for the time being and I'll catch you guys on the next one.